Hello, viewers. It is approximately 10:15, and you are watching Sit Down with Local Stars. I am your host, Richard Korn. Tonight, my guest is William Johnson, a local author, a writer of books, I'm assuming. It's nice to have you here, Will.
Well, I usually just go by William.
Well, why don't you just tell us what you've been working on?
Well, you're right. I do write books. I've been working on a book about the history of apartheid.
Ah, and what's that called?
It's actually called History of Apartheid.
That's great. I'll laugh a page, I'm sure.
Do you know what apartheid is?
Who was your favorite author growing up?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'd have to say Fitzgerald, only because he originally sparked my interest in becoming a writer, and
Spilled some on me. The word on the street is that you're, married. Oh, ladies, hands off.
Well, I was married.
Well, she must be pretty lucky to have you. Tell us what that's like.
I'm divorced now. I haven't seen my ex-wife in months.
Do you think we'll ever have the technology to surf rainbows? Okay, we're going to do some word association. Here we go. Language.
Riveting.
Books.
Exciting.
Let's just move on from that one.
Look, can we just try and keep this professional? Just talk about my writing?
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
What is this?
Would you ever be willing to make me a character in one of your books?
Well, I write mostly historical nonfiction pieces. What is that?
My manuscript. A robot is drafted into World War II, and well, you'll see. It's more like historical fiction, but take a look at it. You like history.
Well, a lot of this are just sketches of a robot fighting Nazis. But, I'll take a look at it later.
Typical Saturday with your wife. Go.
Look, I told you, I'm not married anymore. Could you please stop asking questions about my ex-wife?
If you could ask a ghost one question, what would it be? It's you, Stephen King, John Grisham, and James Patterson. You do one, you marry one, and you kill the other. What would it be? How often are you recognized in public?
Actually, it's funny that you should ask that, because just last night I was in a restaurant, and a lady came up to me and told me she was a big fan of my latest book.
William, what is the best part about sleepovers with friends?
I guess it would be staying up late and watching movies with your friends.
False. It's the time when you get to share secrets. Which brings us to our next segment. Secrets. Take this card, you write a secret on it, and then we exchange and read them aloud. William says, I am consistently afraid of failure. That's pretty vulnerable of you, William. It's a very good secret. But I don't think you have anything to worry about. You're a fantastic writer.
Could I have your ex-wife's phone number, provided that she's still single? All right, I'm going to go, because you've been kind of a dick.
That just about wraps up this edition of Sit Down with Local Stars. I'm your host, Richard Korn. Meet us here again next Tuesday at 10:15 for another engaging interview. And remember, reach for the stars. You just might find one.